Well, good day, viewers. Brian Munango here. We are reporting to you live from the showgrounds as we are getting ready for some futsal action. We know that the Futsal National League is underway and we have a couple of games that are coming to you. We'll be broadcasting 3 games live and we are all excited for this one. So please join us and stay tuned as we get ready for the games.
And we are here back again this weekend at the National Futsal League, which is Futsal Namibia. We are going to be witnessing X-Men FC against EFG Patriots. What a game of futsal we are about to witness here.
Just press it again. R.
And the game is underway. Kick off from the Patriots. Ball goes out for a goal kick. X-Men starting to play it from the back. There goes out for a kick in. Beautiful attempt, but not the best, which leads out to a corner. X-Men is starting off the game strong, pushing forward. Trying to test each other's defense lines right here, going back, going forward. But a very lethal game from the last game. The goalkeeper here decides he's going to be flying in the middle of the puck. And for a corner kick. Kick in from the Patriots. Goes over right through the middle of the field or the park to the other side. Number 10 right here trying to get a shot and he shoots. Not quite the best attempt, but he goes out for a corner kick. Got a good attempt there, but blocked by the goalkeeper. They're pushing forward with the counter. Coming forward, blocked by the defense line of X-Men. X-Men is quite a solid team. They did quite well in the last game. I believe they won 4 goals. Is it 4 goals to 3? Kick in there from X-Men. An attempt by the goalie. You know, in the sport, it's quite common to see the goalie in the middle of the pitch. And they become one of the attacking players as well. So, and that's an attempt well wide off the post, which gives a goal kick for X-Men. They have quite a solid attack and they're always persistent. Coming out here, the ball goes out for a kick in. A good attack there from Patriots, making an attempt, blocked by the goalkeeper. Will they try to make a counter attack? X-Men. They're just playing it back, well composed. Good pass right there, some skill, and a good attempt. Oh, almost out of. Okay, blocked again from the Patriots defender, doing very well. It's a contest, physical contest here. A challenge of strength, and resulted in the ball going out for a goal kick. Ambitious attempt there from X-Men's number 10. Beautiful show of skill there, display. See here, playing from the back, trying to attack, and that was just countered, and that's a goal from the number 7 with a CR7 celebration there. 1-0. X-Men 1 and the EFG Patriots 0. Pardon me there. There was a goal each. X-Men actually just equalized. My apologies for the misinterpretation of the score. Positive attack. Kick in right there for the Patriots. This game has started quite fast. A goal each. And the competition seems to be ongoing. Very exciting football here. There seems to be a player down. Thrown out by the goalie. All the way in the fix. Another kick in there. You know, I hope the Patriots are going to try to redeem themselves in this game, following a loss in their last one. The way in the middle there, onto the wings. Back to the fix. That's the number 7 that you see there, very skilled player. All the way to the wings, back. Quite close, quite close. There's, you see here with the flying keeper. A good cheeky pass there. Good attempt back there. Seems to have been a foul, but the referee says play on. Nothing sinister there. Nothing deserving of a whistle. Patriots off all the way to the wings. Intercepted there. Playing from the back. Hopes building up some play, some attack. And like we said, X-Men is on top of a win from the last game, which was 4-3. And this was a beautiful game against Ineos FC. And another goal right there. 2 goals. 2 goals for X-Men. 9 minutes left on the clock in this first half. They're going to stand over it at the center, starting off again. X-Men is such a solid team. They know how to get the goals. They know how to move forward. They have a solid defense line as well. Quite a good team put together. Right there on the wings. An attempt. Quite close, just wide off the mark. Wide off the mark. As you see, Reginald Williams are there. Just to read through the team sheets for you here. As you can see on the field, the number 1 is Karere Tauseb. That's the goalkeeper for X-Men. Seems to be a foul. As it seems, none of the coaches have called for timeout yet. But yes, there is a free kick awarded for the Patriots. An attempt to go blocked by the defense. The goalkeeper keeps one up right into the goalkeeper's hands. And Willemse right there, number 10, making another attempt. Oh, and a header that lands straight in the goal, in the arms of the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper came out to make that interception. Ball goes out for a kick in for the Patriots. Marco Bock, number 3 of X-Men. Number 4 is D'Angelo Simpson. That was quite a chance for a goal that X-Men just missed. They squandered that opportunity to put their team up a greater lead, but they're still attacking. The attack continues. They're still pushing forward for a goal. And as it seems, this game is going to be very interesting. Clayton Paniza here, number 6. Damian Wallace, number 7. That is still X-Men. Jamal Jacobs, number 8. Tevin Pretorius, that is number 9. And the number 10, Reginald Willemse. And the number 14 on the bench. Yes, the coaches have called for timeout. The clock still seems to be running. As you can see there, Tevin being briefed by the coach on how to maximize execution in this game. Going to the team sheets of the Patriots, we have here Barry February in the goal, Treasure Kawapurira, Philemon Petrus, number 6, Clouder Will Sword Boy, that's number 7, number 5, Peter Moller, number 10, Greg Clote, Giovanni Joseph, number 3, Lotta Terrence Musaka, that is number 8, and Dennis Obreo, that is number 9. The game has started again after the timeout. Will any of their coaches' words change how this game ends before this half? And it seems to have been a clash there in the box of the goalie, and the goalkeeper seems to be hurt. That is the X-Men goalkeeper, Karere Tauseb. But he seems to be okay. Shake of hands there, respect, good sportsmanship. It's part of the game, it's a contact sport. And the game is well underway yet again. Kick in right there. Good show. There's no one to pass the ball. As you can hear, coaching frustration, but there's no one there for the wing to assist. Greg Clote there, very frustrated in that last piece of action. Kick in goes in, and then it will be Tevin Pretorius to take that kick in. Ball is with Tevin. Pardon me, actually, Damien, the number 7 of X-Men. I don't think that's allowed, but it seems like there was nothing given for that. Probably some intentional. Philemon Petrus back here. Willemse, what is he going to do? He gives the ball away. Is he going to try to get it back? He's possessed. Philemon Petrus with the ball. Back to February. Peter Moller there on the ground. Clock is stopped to attend to this matter. He seems to be quite good. He's back on his feet. But there seems to be a player on the ground. The number 7 of X-Men, Damian Wallace, seems to be fixing his shoe right there. Some acrobatic moves there from the goalkeeper of X-Men. Very interesting guy. Sauseb. As you can hear, the buzz have gone off and we are back. And as the current position stands, X-Men stands at the 4th position in the league. They've been quite solid this whole season, with the Patriots following them right after in 5th. So it's a battle of 4 versus 5, and that is position that we're talking about. Back to the goalkeeper. That's a shot blocked by the goalkeeper. Beautiful reflexes there, fast enough to make sure that that ball doesn't hit the back of the net. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock before we reach the first half. Seems to be a kick in here. What are they going to make of it? Sauseb there with an attempt from the back as the goalkeeper seems to have been off of his line, but no danger has presented itself to his goal. Kicking for the Patriots there. Another attempt there. Counter attack. Are they going to break? What are they going to make of this counter? And the ball goes wide off the field. Less than a minute left here. Just under 30 seconds before we hear the halftime whistle. Good attempt. There seems to attempt to make a clearance, blocked or intercepted. We have half-time. Another 20 minutes left from this game to see what action we may witness. This is X-Men versus EFG Patriots. Halftime score, X-Men 2, the Patriots 1. Seems like we have some frustrated fans there in the stands. Might not be happy about how their players are doing. Or it could be a different conversation that has no relation to this game. We hope to get some more action, more goals from the second half. Less than a minute before the teams come back onto the pitch. We have 10 seconds left. The players make their way back onto the pitch for the second half. Switch of sides on the pitch. And Williamson stands over it. Full attempt there. Number 5 trying to get back into it. Ball is back to the number 8. This is Terrence. Ball back to Willemse. Beautiful pass there. Seems to be a collision there, but then a counter as well. What are they going to make of it? And a sliding tackle sweeps the ball out of the line. Sweeps it out of danger as well. And that's a kick in. Alex Mahler back to February. Back to Terrence. With Mahler again. Terrence makes the pass off to Peter Mahler. We have 2 Mahlers in this game. Alex Mahler tries to cut the line off there. The ball is here with Willemse. Passes it back to Wallace. It's a throw in. There's a goal kick. And Terrence takes it. Mukasa. Some attempt to wow the crowd with some skillful play. Doesn't go quite as expected. And Sword Boy there just made an attempt. also missed kick there of the ball. Goes out, and the referee awards it to the Patriots for a kick in. To be taken by Alex Moller, number 2. Back to Vidboy, Swat Boy, Cloudwell. Wallace with Terence Mukasa. Back to Giovanni Josab, the Swat Boy. Intercepted, back to Josab. Swat Boy lets it go out of play. Wallace to take this kick in. Back to Mukasa. And that was a rough play from Wallace. Free kick to be taken by Mukasa, and that's the number 8 of the Patriots. Goes for goal, but instead fights the body of Willemse, the number 10 of X-Men. Goes out for kick in, taken by Swat Boy. Intercepted, ball with Willemse. Willemse gives it over. And that's an attempt to go, goes all the way out. Paniza tried. He should have upped their lead. Ball back to Mukasa. And the goalie is again flying. Willemse back. At the back there with Wallace. Seems to have been a free kick. And standing over it is Claudwell Swat Boy, the number 7 of the Patriots. Can he convert this into a goal? We are about to find out. 3-man wall there. Seems to have been. Seems like there was a complaint about the positioning of the wall. Has to move a bit back. Then over it. Straight into the wall from Alex Moller. Quite a wasted attempt, quite a wasted effort. Free kick in a good position. They should have done better than that. And a beautiful save from Tauseb to deny Swat Boy from putting his name on the score sheet. Mukasa with a kick in. Back to Mukasa. Another free kick there. Josab with beautiful display of dribbling there. If they continue putting in this impressive pressure and effort, they might equalize or might even win this game. Not quite as expected, that attempt. Beautiful attempt from Samson, but not enough. And here's a run, the pivot, and that's a block by the goalkeeper. And he seems to have been hurt from that encounter. Tauseb is down. The ball hit him directly, I believe, in the face. Human shield against that goal. Attempt for goal by Sword Boy. It could have been 2-2. And Tauseb is back up on his feet. He seems to be ready to go again. A timeout. And here's a replay of the last encounter, which landed right in the face of Tauseb. I mean, it's part of the game. You have to make some sacrifices. And that's the only reason why this team still has their lead. Unfortunately, an attempt. Ball in the hands of February. February to Treasure. Kawapirura. Tauseb seems to be playing quite well here. He's back on his feet and he seems energetic. That unfortunate incident that happened not more than 2 minutes ago. Ball over to Abreu. Standing over it right now. Williamson with the throw. Blocked by Cloete. And the ball. Come on! What an attempt. Wide off the post. Seems to have been a collision again there. Player into the post. But there's no harm from that occasion. Ten minutes left on the clock.
Sorry. Come, Mikey. Mikey, stay with the line. Stay with the line. Ball, thank you.
Marco Bach. Back to Tauseb. Kicks it all the way through to the danger zone. Missed kick there from Bach. All the way, and that's an attempt. This goalie is quite an interesting figure in this pitch. I think the referee calls it back. Seems like the corner kick was not lawfully taken. Back there for counter attack. Ball is with Box standing over. Wallace was ready to receive that ball. Dangerous action here from the goalkeeper and his defender. Kick-in has been awarded to the Patriots. Goalkeeper with a long clearance there. Another throw from Tauseb right to Wallace. And Wallace loses possession.
Come on, Mikey, get the spin on it so it bounces back to him.
Ball with Albriel, passes it over. To Kawa Pirura. Albriel with a shot. However, that shot goes wide. Nowhere near the target. It's only a matter of time until we start seeing Tauseb in the middle of the field. And the pass goes off. An attempt that is quite not to the best of quality, given these teams are all in the top 5. We're expecting top 5 level of football here, or futsal. Pardon me. Ball is back here with Williamson, trips and falls, loses possession, back, and the ball goes. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. Kluate with a beautiful assist. Could have been assist. No one there to receive the ball. There seems like there's no one in front. Back to February. February with Kapurira to Clote. Kapurira making his run forward. However, that goes out. And Willems is to take this kick in. And then Willems cuts through that defense. However, one last player was there. Kapurira with a shot. Goes wide. Less than 7 minutes left on the clock. Almost a goal there. However, these players seem to be gambling with their safety when it comes to their score. Kapurira stands over it for the kick in. Oh, by Mukasa. And Willemse makes an attempt that goes over the bar. Seems to be a goal kick. Ball with Kluete here. Pardon me. Peter Moller, actually. Mukasa stands over it to Kluete here. Kapurira loses possession, gains it back, and there seems to have been, the ball has been called back. That's a foul, and it's a decision by the referee, a free kick towards goal. Standing over this is Paniza and Wallace. And it seems like Wallace to take it, passes it to Paniza. Paniza makes an attempt right into the goalkeeper's hands. Wallace here, step over, not completed, possession lost. Keeps it in play with his head on the ground. I think he might have hurt himself there. Williams receives the ball from Paniza. Wallace actually, and that is almost a goal. However, there was no one to receive that beautiful attempt to pass, or actually, I think he was going for goal. Three minutes left on the clock. Score remains the same. Not much action when it comes to goals in the second half. The teams are all stuck to maintaining not the best attempt. Another attempt there from Willemse. Willemse had quite a good game last week. I don't know. It's one of those days where you're just not on form. And I think this game he has been a bit quiet in terms of goal involvement. Back to Kapurira. Stands over, looking for somebody to give the ball to. Right there with Wallace, Alex Moller actually. And hits the crossbar. What a long range attempt from the X-Men boys. Taken out by Paniza. Seems to be a corner taken by Wallace. Back to Wallace from Willemse. Willemse was not quite on point with his positioning there. Score would have been 3-1 by now. Mukasa to the goalkeeper, February to Kapurira. Kapurira looking for teammates to pass the ball. Long one, tries to find Mukasa, but however, ends up being a corner, deflected by Willemse. In the middle here is Paniza from Wallace, intercepted by Moller. Moller was outnumbered there. Paniza. Wallace and Paniza having a good run there. And then the ball attempt and a wasted effort there from EFG. That would have been leveled. Less than 30 seconds left. They would have secured themselves a point here. Goes out for a kick in. This is the last, these are the dying moments of this game. What are they going to make off of this? Back to Willemse. And then an attempt goes wide. And the whistle is blown to bring this game to an end. No goals in this half. The score remains the same as the first half. 2-1, with X-Men taking the win. So you can see the players there shaking off. We have team number 4 versus team number 5. And the game comes to an end.
Well, viewers, just to let you guys know, if you guys love sports, if you guys want to know about what's happening in local sports around Namibia, be it the Brave Gladiators, the Brave Warriors, rugby, Sports Wrap is the show that will be bringing you all these updates. Sports Wrap is a local and international sports show that airs daily on DSTV. And on this show, we're bringing you updates on local sports and international sports, keeping you updated with what's happening with sports in Namibia.
Welcome to the Business 7 Show, Namibia's primary economic analysis program. My name is Sukhane Klache, and we bring you in-depth news covering the main aspects of Namibia's economy, plus interviews of key economic individuals that make the key policy decisions that shape our nation's future. Join us on Business 7 every week as we unpack what is important to our nation and what drives its economy.
If you guys want to know what Athletes World is all about, you guys will definitely have to tune in for the episodes to see what goes on Athletes World. We will, just to give you guys an insight on what Athletes World is about, it's a show that dives deeper into the life of athletes, just finding out what they are all about, and they get to tell us what their favorite foods are, what their greatest moments are, and what their worst moments are in sports as well. So you guys tune into the episode. It also plays every Wednesday on DSTV. Here is where you find out more about athletes, and not just athletes, but also the unsung heroes.
And we are back to the Futsal Namibia Premier League. And stepping onto the pitch here is Damia FC versus Chile FC, current league leaders. You can see teams having their final team talk before the game starts. We have here Damia FC. In the preparation, the team that you see there in red is Chile FC. This team coming from Academia, hence the name Damia FC. .53 points for the leading team, which is Chile. In their last game, they played against Seven Kings, which ended in a 13-1 victory. Standing over it here is the Chile FC. Waiting for the whistle. And as I was saying, the league leaders thrashed 7 Kings in their previous game, 13 goals to 1. In their recent match, and EFG Patriots played against Damia FC, where Damia lost 2 goals to 5 in their last game. That is for Damia. Beautiful attempt there, but sharp hands for the goalkeeper. Back to his equal opponent. A heavy win for Chile in their last match. Then back to the number 8 here. I don't know what is going on, but the players seem to have let that ball run. I don't know, probably a lack of confidence. Go all the way to the wings with the captain here. See the armband. Game starting off a bit slow from the back passes from Chile. Back to the wing, all the way in the fix. Good attempt from Chile there. You can see here the lineup for today. Rudolph, Guinan Rudolph in the goal for Chile. Ebenezer Rastus, that is number 2. Number 3, Manuel Angola. Number 7, Otto, Wesley Otto. Jürgen van der Bale in the number 8. Celso Matias Roberto wears the number 9. Boniface Yanga wears number 10. Mario Mathis, number 11, as well as Joseph Muju in the number 14 jersey. That is for Chile. And Wesley Otto is the ball back to Boniface Yanga, the captain, makes an attempt, blocked instead. From Sianga to Otto. Otto to Sianga. Sianga there, all the way to the wing. Then an attempt by the number 8, Van der Bale. Chile seems to be asserting their dominance already early in this game. Guinan Rudolph passes it over to Sianga. Sianga controlling the fix there. Passes it to Van der Bale. Van der Bale to Sianga. Sianga with a beautiful back heel there. Little flick of the heel. Sianga number 10. To Manuel Angola. Angola with a tap. Beautiful header. However, just a bit wider off the post. The game stays 0-0. 15 minutes left on the scoreboard, 5 minutes into this game. An attempt towards goal, an attack from Demia, but loses possession. A very, very weak attempt. You shouldn't be playing like that as the league leader. Ball back to Van der Bale. Emmanuel Angula there, tried. Ball with Wesley Otto. Solid team here. Seem to be, okay, playing from the back here from Demia. Goes out for a kick in. Right there with Sianga. Sianga with an attempt. Got blocked by the goalkeeper. Quick feet there. Powerful shot. Van der Bale. A little bit of a shimmy there. The captain. Good play here. Angula. Otto to Angula. Angula with a good shot. However, just over the bar. Throw from the goalkeeper. Possession given away right away, and that seems to be a foul. That is a foul awarded to Chile. Van der Bale stands over it. Replacement there. And coming on as Roberto came on. Replacing what seems to be Angula. If I'm not mistaken, Angula is still on. Angula seemed to knock over somebody there in the middle of the pitch while he makes his way all the way to make an attempt that didn't quite count. Some wide attempt from Sianga. Is it Sianga? It's the number 9 that just came on. It's Roberto. Van der Bale to Sianga. Sianga pulls through all the way with a chip over Sianga. Masterclass there. Clash there that finds the number 10 on the floor. And that is the number 10 of Demia. Sianga, the number 10, and the captain. Beautiful display of futsal there. Skill and composure, as well as confidence from the captain of Chile. Good attempt from the number 11 of Demia. However, the goalkeeper was wide awake and kept it out. Back for another corner kick. Goalkeeper all the way out in the pitch. Back to the goalkeeper of Chile, Guinan. Back to Sianga. Sianga to Van der Bale, to Roberto. Counter, will they make a break? Nah, it ends up in a kick in. Sianga. Sianga to Otto. Oh, pardon me, there is Mathis Romario that has been fouled. And he seemed to have replaced Otto there. Van der Bale receives the ball from Sianga. Sianga seems to want to make an attempt. There was a shuffle here. Roberto comes in, as well as Mathis comes in. Mathis comes in for Otto and Roberto. It's a corner kick being taken by Mathis all the way back to Van der Bale. Van der Bale to Roberto. Solid defense there. Seems like this team is playing with defense as their main tactic, trying to get counter-attacks to make them get something out of it. Good attempt, but however, not a goal. Nice attempt from the number 9 there, Roberto. Game still remains goalless. More than 10 minutes played. Sianga stands over it here. To Roberto. Blocked. Intercepted. And the goalkeeper is off of his line. Goalkeeper would have paid direly for that had they had possession, his opponents. Another intercepted pass there. Are they going to capitalize off it? Nutmeg there. Sianga, however, still controls it. He's been putting on quite a performance today. Sianga to Otto. Otto is back on the field. Van der Bale. Van der Bale loses possession. Attempt to have a skillful conquer of the midfielder there, but ball has been dispossessed. Through ball here that rolls all the way forward. That's a bit more faster than the wings. A lot of clumsy passes in the last minute by Chile. I don't know, they lost their touch. And there's an attempt which is saved by the goalkeeper. Guinan Rudolph makes sure the score is still 0-0. Out for a corner kick for Demia FC. Dispossession, change in attack there, counter attack, and a free kick has been called. Seems to be their third. The coach seems to be frustrated that the player didn't. And it's almost a goal by Roberto. making a lot of mistakes here. Both teams actually still goalless. Both looking for a goal. But it's Chile that are asking the most questions in this game. A header that goes wide. Roberto, number 9, seems to be quite an elite striker, a pivot in this game. He's been making quite a few attempts to goal. Goalkeeper getting some help by his teammate to tie his shoe up. Ball is with Otto to Roberto. Goes back to the goalkeeper off. Demia. It's an awarded kick in. Kick into Demia. Dispossessed. Change of possession there. Mispass by Otto to give his possession away to the opponents. Good pass in between the two players there. Good attempt. Roberto with a good attempt to go, but however the goalkeeper was off of his line and right meeting the ball in the middle. There's a battle of the tens there. Sianga on the ball again. Passes it to Van der Beek with a cheeky attempt to cross, but however didn't connect with any of his teammates. Replacement there by Demia. Number 3 comes on. Back pass there. Hopefully they communicate properly. Making a change. 3 minutes left on the clock. Ball goes. Ball is with Van der Beek. Van der Beek, will he go for goal? And it's a goal! Chile lead in this half, courtesy of Van der Beek. Jurgen Van der Beek with a beautiful pass, or beautiful strike, pardon me. As you can see there, good skill there, pushes it and looks, the goalkeeper goes the wrong way. And it's a goal for Chile, the league leaders. Van der Beek on the ball again with another attempt to make it 2. Counter from Demia. Player seems to have tripped and fallen there. A pass from and Otto with the ball. Can he make it 2? No, he cannot. Less than 2 minutes left on this clock for this first half. Van der Beek to Sianga. Back to Van der Beek. Roberto with an attempt and a goal from Roberto, the substitute. This is beautiful ending of the first half. 2 goals for Chile. Matias Roberto making it 2 for Chile. Just less than a minute before the first half whistle. An attempt from Roberto. Otto, actually. A bit excited here. Live has come back into this game. And it's 2-0. 10 seconds left. Little feint there. And another goal. This team will not stop scoring. And the halftime whistle is gone. Just like that. 3-0. 3 successive goals in less than 5 minutes before the final whistle of the first half. Chile 3, Demia 0. The teams are stepping back on for the second half of this game. 20 more minutes to witness futsal. And what will be the result? 3 goals in the last 5 minutes of the first half from Chile. 3 successive and well put goals. And I believe that has shut down the morale of Demia FC. Coming into this second half is the team sheet of Demia with the goalkeeper, Joseph Sitole here. Number 2, Mark. Number 4, Glennon Norwich. Coming on to China Mufeti in the number 5, Tsepo Makaza, number 7, Sunday Shilunga, number 8, Libelius Bekele, number 10.
It was a shot. It was a shot. It's two. It's two. Thank you. Well played, Ashfasi. Keeps us on.
Tangeni the Tipo, that is number 11. In favor, Marega. Another shot there from Van der Beil. However, didn't hit the target. So we have here the ball with Norwich. Demia.
Lei met op, hy kan maar die keeper pas. Staan net op 5 meter, laat die keeper pas.
Then number 7 there for Demia, Tsepo Makaza. Are they going to redeem themselves in the second half? Or is this going to be a disastrous moment for Demia? It seems to have been a good attempt to make an attack there. However, caught by the goalkeeper. Can they make it dispossessed? Good defensive skill there. Good timing from the Chile defender. Van der Beil here. Ball still with Jurgen. Counter attack here. However, not as powerful as it should be. Goal! Goal! Beautiful goal there from the number 9. Wow. And as you can see the celebration there, epic, epic. Replay here says, oh, that's the number 3 actually. Emmanuel Angula comes back on the field to make it 4-0 for Chile. This team is having quite a blast in this game. Angula with another attempt, blocked by the goalkeeper, however. This player shouldn't be doing that with a team that is trailing 4 goals to 0. In the back here. Back to Van der Beil. Back to Otto. Otto to Sianga. Sianga looking for space there with Angula. Angula back to Van der Beil. Trying to maintain possession here, Sianga. Van der Beil looking for space. Little just a wake-up call there. Sianga with the ball. Is he going to find a teammate? To Van der Beil. This team has quite the chemistry, and that's why they're producing the goals in the manner that you see them producing them. Van der Beil pushing in. You know, he's a very powerful shot, Van der Beil, as you can see from that last goal. Just a few meters off the center with another shot from Sianga. Left-footed player there, Sianga, the captain. Little feint there. This team is knocking on the door of Demia, and Demia are not doing anything to respond. All the questions from Chile, Demia has 0 answers to this point. Otto, the wing, there with an attempt. Angula, back to Otto. Is he going to find a teammate right off the side netting?
Let's go now, let's go.
Back to Angula, pushing forward still. Another attempt, and will it be a goal? Blocked by the defense. Van der Beil with the ball off. Otto, Sianga with another shot. However, a little bit of confusion there, but the goalkeeper managed to keep that ball out. It's a very, very intense game here. Seem to be having a good moment there in the half of Demia. As you can see here, we have a substitution for Chile, and Ebenezer Erastus steps onto the field. It seems like this team wants the whole team to have a goal. Sianga misses the ball, and however, couldn't control it quite well. Goes out for a goal kick. And in this game, the goalkeeper does not kick the ball. They, however, have to throw the ball when it's a goal kick. Same for the throw-in. Replacing throw-in in normal football. Oh, almost. Unlike in football. Woo! Van der Beil. Rocket launcher. Seems to be a cracker maestro here. And he's the defender. Good work from the goalkeeper there to block that ball. Sianga. Ball seems to have gone out. Joseph Sitole taking a lot of hits here. A lot of shots heading his direction. And he has to block each and every one of them. The ball here, almost, but back to Van der Beil. Van der Beil to Sitole. Sitole with the pad that is all the way off the mark. A shot in the wrong direction. Not Sitole, but Sianga. Ball with the Rastus there. Nice pass from Van der Beil to find Otto. Finds Roberto. Roberto steps back onto the pitch. Sianga seems to have stepped off. So we have Erastus and Roberto as the new substitutes. Rudolph with a brave save there. Roberto scored the last goal of the first half. I believe he might want to do the same with this half at any given point. "10 minutes played, 10 more minutes to go in this second half." Roberto, at this point, Roberto or Van der Beil actually could take a shot from any position on this court and and capitalize off of it. From Erastus to Van der Beil. The goal kick here. The goalkeeper's morale, you can see they quite disappointed. Face down. This team is, the referees have, or the coaches have called for timeout. Timeout comes to an end. The players making their way back onto the pitch. And it's Demia here trying to make some moment of it. A good attempt. However, goes over the bar, courtesy of the goalkeeper's save. And that's a corner kick. We haven't really seen many of those for Demia in this game. Ball goes out, throw in. Not a throw in.
Foul, man.
You can see here, number 14 steps onto the field. And this is Muju Joseph, who comes on. Dispossessed by Roberto. Roberto with an attempt, goes wide, trying to make it 2 for himself. Very dangerous play there, gambling with their safety. Shouldn't be playing like that when you're 4 goals behind. The number 14 here, Kalen Extian, back to Van der Bale. And that was a horrendous miss from the 2 players up front there. Roberto should have made it 2 for himself and 5 for Chile. Roberto is fouled. That should be a penalty, and it is. Is it a penalty?
It's a penalty, boss. It's a penalty.
It seems to be a penalty. And standing over it is Otto, number 7. Wesley Otto, is he going to capitalize? And he makes it 5 goals to 0. Wesley Otto converted the penalty. 5 for Chile. We only need the goalkeeper to score here to complete the whole team. Beautiful game of futsal today here. Beautiful skill also from Van der Bale. And here we have Angula and another goal for Roberto. 2 goals for Roberto. 6 goals for Chile. This team are having fun at this point. Training ground that Chile has turned this into. The league leaders are definitely showing why they are the league leaders. 53 points leading in this team, in this league. This team are not here to play games, except for the game of futsal, and in a very serious manner. Goal for goal, but however, missed the mark, and that is Roberto. He might be on a hat trick. He is on a hat trick, but will he take the ball home today? Angula here. An attempt there, and a goal. Oh no, he missed. That was a wasted attempt. Beautiful play, however, but just couldn't make it count. Demir would have at least had a consolation goal at this moment. A mistake there from Angula. A push, actually. Goalkeeper blocked the first one. A little feint there. However, Van der Bale on the line to just keep it out and keep the score intact. And that is still 6-0. There seems to be quite some uproar from the coach of Chile. The coach is not happy with the decision making. However, they're back from the timeout. Wow. And stepping back onto the field is Sianga, the captain. Roberto, play on the hat trick. Given away quite easily there. Is he gonna make an attempt? Is he gonna go for it? However, deflected for a corner. Light attempt there. Not the best. Sianga on the ball. Sianga brings heat onto this pitch whenever he steps on. Rudolph is off of his mark, but seems like there's an injury there for Norwich off of Demia. Angula there on the ball, trying to make some. However, he lets the ball go out. Some cries for a foul on the sideline. Ball with Wesley Otto, the goal scorer. One of the goal scorers, because we have 6 here. Sianga to Angula. Angula just steps it over to Sianga. These guys seem to just be using this last 2 minutes for fun. Beautiful pass there from Sianga. Great block from the goalkeeper. Puts it out for a kick in. As you can see there, Angula just showing off, and that's an attempt. Ooh, that was reckless. Deserves a card. Frustration you can see in the player. I understand if you were losing 6-0, you wouldn't be the happiest as well. Sianga there, is it a mistake? No. Angula having fun there. Just goes past the goalie, playing some dangerous games, having some fun in the last 40 seconds of this game. Demia standing at 9th position in the league, playing against the league leaders. As you can see, the difference in quality here is quite evident. Number 1 versus number 9, and it shows why they are both at the positions that they are currently. Little feint there from Rudolph off his mark, and the game comes to an end. That is 6-0. Chile obliterated this squad. The league leaders extend their rise up for championship glory. 6 goals, Chile, 0 goals basically. Demia FC. Brings us to the end of this game. We'll be back for another one.
Engels stories. Henriette Lambrach in Germany Daddy speel hierdie stories. Soms met 'n vonkel in die oog, soms met 'n traan uitspeel. NTV se leefstylprogram van die jaar. Moenie jou weeklikse afspraak misloop nie. Elke Vrydag aand om 8uur net op NTV op DStv kanaal 285 of